get right into it. This is my channel, Platypus Mindset. We're going to be talking about changing your mindset about money, growing your financial future, and strictly sticking to strategies of the stock market, crypto, and real estate. So let's just pound that like button, pound that subscribe button, and let's get on to it. So I'm going to be showing you how to be making $10,000 a month or more in passive income selling covered calls in the stock market. Yes, selling covered calls in the stock market is a very profitable way to make passive income on a daily basis. And I'm going to show you how easy that strategy is. So let's just go to the definition of a covered call. A covered call refers to the selling call option, but not naked. Instead of the call writer already owns the liquidity amount of the underlying security in the portfolio to exceed a covered call, an investor holds a long position in an asset, then sells calls options on the same asset to generate an income stream. The investor long position in an asset is covered because it means the seller can deliver the shares if the buyer of the call option chooses to exercise that option contract. If the investor buys stock and writes call options against that stock position, it is known as a buy right transaction. As you can see, this is a covered call chart. This is your strike price. This is the potential gain. There is a cap gain on selling covered calls because if a stock goes past your strike price, you might lose a little bit of that gain from that swing. But we are focused on premium. Roger that. Let's get it. So, what is the goal of the strategy? I wish I did spell check before I did this, but I just wrote it real fast. But we are just selling premium to others of the option contracts. We're just worried about the premium. And also, we also will get the upward swing action of that trade if it goes past our strike price. If the stock doesn't go past our strike price and the option contract goes to zero, we just get back our 100 shares and we just do that same kind of mindset, same kind of philosophy the next week of selling premium. It's like we are selling premium. It is a very safe, secure way unless the stock goes to zero, and that is basically in my mind a 0.00001% if you are doing the right stocks. I want you just to try to figure out different kind of stocks and different kind of options, and what is the greatest amount of premium that you can acquire during that time. I am also just swinging the stock with a bullish mindset. So if it's below the FMA 20 or the 20 day FMA line, or looking at a RSI level below 40 to 30% in the 1 hour chart or 4 hour, depending on how you like it. But also, I am not really worried about the gains of the stock. I'm just worried about the option premium. So let's just go on to the next thing. Let's talk about capital. Because like, you will need to have a pretty good significant amount of capital. Like I said, about $100,000 to make about $8,000 to $12,000 every single month in passive income with this strategy. You can do this strategy with $10,000. You can do it with $5,000. But depending on how much capital you have, the more capital you have, the more premium that you will get in your pocket. So let's think about this as well. With $50,000, you can possibly get about $3,000 to $6,000, and let's just take time. How much time does this take for your myself? And it should just take for you about 30 minutes to an hour every Monday morning or every Sunday night, figuring out what you want to do, and it's just a click of a button. So time is irrelevant, and you don't have to be glued to your TV and looking at charts or anything of that sort. So let's go to a thing about risk. What is the risk involved? Is the only kind of risk that happens with doing this strategy is if the stock goes to zero. But when was the last time a stock went to zero? Like an Apple or a Tesla or a Lululemon or a Costco or a Walmart or a... See, so the strategy you're going to be doing with this is stocks that you can rely on, something that's going to be here and clear for the near future. Also, this strategy kind of like coordinates, I kind of connected with being a casino. Why are we a casino? Because we are not in buying the option contract. I'm just going to be popping up here. This is actually one of the stocks that I'm going to give you an idea of how to do this. But as you can see, instead of buying this at $878, and I feel like Lululemon is going to go past this amount, and hopefully I'll get $100, maybe I'll get $400 with this option. We are selling. And why are we selling? Is because we will be getting a credit of $878. And people are going to ask me, why is it $8.76 or 78 cents? The reason for that, every single share is $8.78. And as you can know, you must buy 100 shares of said company. So you must have a total amount of money of $32,175, and to buy 100 shares of Lululemon. And as you can see, you will be getting whatever strike that you really want. If you want to have a little bit more bullish, you can do this premium, but the amount of return could be up and could be down. So that's why I kind of like just doing like one or two things out or away from the share price. That is just my strategy. This is just me because I'm more worried about the premium and not so much about how the swing goes. And remember, people, everybody, ladies and gentlemen, a person that has capital gains gets taxed less than a person that has a W-2. Remember that. Please remember that. Okay? Or just have the mindset in mind that time and value is a lot better than what you do with your 9-to-5 job. I'm not going to hate on 9-to-5 jobs because I am currently in one, but I'm trying to get out of it and have the freedom. I'm almost at that point. I just have a couple more things and a couple more financial things that I am working on doing, like in real estate. I'm possibly making a pretty nice deal coming up. But let's get back into it. So the road to $10,000. This is one of things I did about a week ago. So I bought Tilray at about $16.99. As you can see, now Tilray is a little bit higher than $16.99. I think it's trading at about $19.25. So that strike price, my caps of the gains, I missed out on a little bit, but I'm really not too worried because my risk of the possibility of it just staying the same is good because I am okay with what happened. So what I did was I bought $2,000 worth or 2,000 shares of Tilray at $16.99. The premium cost $1.14. Every single share cost $1.14. So basically, so you have to buy 100 shares of that said company, move that decimal over 2 times, and that is $114 in your pocket per contract. And I sold 20 of these contracts, which I got $2,280. And the reason why I put the 4 in there is basically this is the amount of money that you can make on a weekly basis. And how many weeks are in a month? 4. So we do that times 4, and that got me about $9,120 in an instant. You get your premium right away. Remember that, everybody. You get your premium right away. With this 20 shares, I did have to have a capital of about $33,980, but I got $9,120 in that month. Okay, well, let's just go back. Well, I got $2,280 in 1 week. Crazy with one trade. Crazy. All right, let's go to the next thing I did with my $100,000 to make a pretty good, significant amount of money this month alone. So Lululemon right here. It's trading about, I love Lululemon. It has a very good, this is a very good stock for this strategy. The reason for that is it does have, let's just go back to the chart. Let's go to a 3 months. As you can see, it stays very even. I don't mind even because we are selling premium. We are selling premium. So let's look at what happened with Lululemon. So Lululemon was at $323.66. The strike price I chose with $325. That premium for it was $9.05. So that correlates to $905 I got instantly. But I bought 2 of these contracts because guess what? I have the capital for it. So what I did was I received $1,810. So as you can see right here, I made about 4,000, almost 5, not almost, about $4,000, about $4,080 right here, which is not that bad in 1 week. Actually, in just 30 minutes, just got that much money. But as you can see, I always put my money that I earn back into my investments 9 times out of 10. If I do have to pay rent or other things, it's very easy to take your money out, especially with Robinhood. What I also do my trading on is Thinkorswim. TD Ameritrade is a very good place to do all your trading and have just your investments with Roth IRAs and all that fun little goodies. So if you do that 4 times a week, it's just rough numbers. It's not on the dime. That's about $7,240. So let's just do the math real quick. That is about $16,360 I made in 1 month. Guess what I was doing? That took me about, let's see. How long did that take me? 34, so maybe 2 hours in a whole month to make $16,960. And that's not even on top of the swing of the actual trade, because we are not really focused on the trade of what happens with the stock. We're just focused on the premium. We are focused on the premium. So let's go here. I'm going to give you an example with Lululemon. As you can see, this is out of the money. We are always going to be doing out of the money, out of the money, out of the money. And I prefer to do stuff as close to the share price as possible because the biggest premium is there. Another reason for that, as you can see, this has a 67.98% chance of profit, okay, of going up. So it goes up. I'm pretty cool. I don't care. If it doesn't reach this point, I don't mind either. So let's just say that I got this contract right here at $322.50 strike price, and let's just say that Lululemon ended up just launching at $340. I'm just going to repeat myself about this. I did lose on a very significant amount of gains, but like I said, we are not really worried about those gains because we're just working on the capital of the premium. So we would lose out on a probably pretty good amount of money because we did have 100 shares, but we would have to sell those shares at $322.50. So that is kind of like a $75 increase. But so not too bad, not too shabby, but we did miss out. Let's just say that at the end of expiration, Lululemon ended up at $321.99. This contract would go to zero because every single contract goes to zero if it doesn't hit its strike price and break even point at the end of days. Okay, remember that. And we do not mind that because we just have those 100 shares. And guess what? We get to do the next week with Lululemon. And those 100 shares, we get to sell the same kind of call and make that premium, that which we love, to make us the passive income. As you can see, I do that. As you can see here, it says minimum credit. You will be receiving 1,756. I did this at a nighttime, so I'm not able to execute this trade, and I don't have any money in this account. I just made this account for the YouTube channel, and what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be showing you guys exactly how I do this on a daily basis, and I'm going to be going live here in a couple weeks. I just got to get a couple things cleared away and figured out, and that is it. So smash that like button, subscribe. Let me know how you feel about that very first video. Tell me about what you think about how you can make money passively with this strategy. Let me know. Let me know if you've done it before. Let me know if you like it, dislike it, or anything. So everybody have a beautiful night. Have a beautiful morning. Have a beautiful afternoon. I don't know when you watched it, but have a great day. I'll talk to you later. Later, guys. Platypus Mindset out.